Good morning. It's just like 7:38, almost 7:40. Coming on because I am getting ready to go ahead and start real quick before I do them with you guys. I did show you I got my seed order in. I'm still waiting on the rest of my seed order, but I wanted to get these onions started. They just came in. I need to go ahead and get them started because we're going to be having lots of things. I'm going to start, and I may start them all in there. Okay. My 3 different onions, and I'm going to start my celery today, I'm thinking. So this will be peppers. I'm trying to think what trays to start them in. This from the nursery. I may start them in this. So I have this from the nursery. I'm starting 3 different kinds, so I think I'm just gonna sprinkle seeds over the top of the 3. There's 200 seeds of each. So I think I'm just going to sprinkle some over the tops of both of them. I know you technically should use all your onion seeds. I don't want to do oil in a 10-tenny tray and just sprinkle them. I do have a new camera coming. Don't ask me where my old one is. It's around here somewhere. I have no idea. I need to grab my coffee so I can drink some coffee while I'm doing this. So I am going to do different varieties of onions, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on here. Onions don't mind having their roots disturbed, so if I just sprinkle them on there and I could just separate them when it's time to plant out. I was thinking of getting a couple 72 cell trays, and I'm trying to think, should I start onions or should I order those trays and put 1 onion seed in each? That way, decisions. Let's do this. Let's use what we have. I told myself I wasn't ordering or buying anything else if I have something that I could actually use. So let's just use what we have. I do have 16 of the Epic Garden. I usually use those for like my pepper plants because peppers did fantastic in them last year. Onions more so don't have to have that thicker pot. So I'm going to use these thinner ones. So I have these from the nursery and I have these from the nursery. I'm just going to sprinkle some onion seeds in them and sit them on one of my trays with I'm going to put saran wrap. I think I have saran wrap. If I don't have saran wrap right now, I'm not going to start seeds because I want to start them and I want to cover them. So let's see. I may could do 3. I have a little bit of saran wrap, and I mean a little bit. You have to get some more or get some domes. Let me get a bowl with some of this soil. Use this big bowl. Let me move you guys back a bit. So I just use this big bowl. I add some pot and some seed starting soil to it, moisten it up, and so I'm trying to get this done because I do have to leave for work in about an hour. So I want to at least get these onion seeds started because I just want to get them started. Now my seed time app says start them in on the 28th weekend, but that's just a weekend or 2 away. That's not far away, so I'm going to go ahead and get them started. Like I said, I usually start seeds based on my seed time app. I usually do maybe a week or so before. I'm going to go to the sink and moisten this, and then I'll be back. Got that moist. Usually I don't do it with gloves, but because I have to leave and go to work in a little bit, I'm using gloves, but that's the consistency you want. You see I can grab it, it's not falling apart. So I am going to start off by filling this tray, and I'm using this one because I'm gonna literally leave the onion seeds in this tray until I plant them outside. So I wanted it something a little deeper so the onions can grow. So that's why I'm using this one. Now because that's all connected there. Okay. So we'll move that back. We will see what I'm wanting to do. I don't want dirt all over my clothes before I go to it. Okay. First, let me get the coffee too. Alright, trying to get myself situated over here. Okay, so pulling gloves off. So what I did is there is a little space at the top because I'm going to sprinkle the seed, cover with a little more soil and some vermiculite and water it in. So I need to get my tags so I can write each onion variety. So I wish I could sit you guys up higher. My tripod is upstairs. I really didn't plan on doing a video today, but I was like, I got some time to kill. I'm going to go ahead and start my onion seeds. So I just pulled out the camera and started recording. So this is a whole case of tags. I ordered, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe, a bunch of tags off of Temu. It was probably 500 or so tags, and I definitely have not used that many. So I have a whole case of tags. So I am going to I'm going to label them. So I'm going to start with the red burgundy. So what I do is I put red, I think the other side is actual. Nope, not on this one. Red burgundy onion. I put where I got it from. So this would be Seed Therapy. And the date that I planted today is 1/14. So that's how I do. Red burgundy, Seed Therapy is where I got the seed from, and then the date. That's what I do. So then I am going to take the seeds, because I like to put where I got them from so I know, okay, we can order those again because those did well, or no, we don't want to order those again because those didn't grow. I'll know exactly which ones I planted and where I got them from. So got seeds, and I'm just going to heavily sprinkle them, and I know it's going to be quite a bit of onion. I'm just going to heavily sprinkle them on top of the soil, lightly tap them in, cover them. Well, I'll wait till I get all of them in, then I'll cover them. Onions don't mind being separated. And matter of fact, I want to push that in as far as I can because I have to put saran wrap. Onions don't mind their roots being messed with and kind of separate them. So you can heavily sow them on top of the soil. And that's what I do. And we still have, I don't know if you guys can actually see it, quite a bit of seed in there. So these don't germinate, we'll put some more. Okay. Just sprinkle them. Take some more, and I took my glove off, of course. A little more potting soil across the top, just a little bit. And a little bit of vermiculite. And just sprinkle it on. It doesn't have to be heavy or anything, just a dusting of it is what I usually do. So that vermiculite, I'll show you guys what it's looking like. This is what it's looking like. Don't mind my table. Table is a mess. So that's what it's looking like. And then I just have a mister bottle. I don't want the vermiculite to be flying everywhere, but we gotta mist it in. Once it get wet, it'll stop flying. There we go. I'm gonna get another mister. I gotta look outside and see where my other mister, because I do have a plant mister. Don't ask me where it is. This is the mister that I just used to mist my hair. And I don't know. I have no idea where my plant mister is. So I just want to give it a good misting on each cell. Okay. And then the little bit of saran wrap that I have left, it's going to go. Oh, I got enough for other plants, so I'm not starting anything else today. I want to sit, relax, drink my coffee until it's time for me to go. So, saran wrap over the top. Down, press it on itself, it will stick. Press it up under the lip. I mean, it's not the best humidity dome, but you just want the moisture to stay in. So, onions are started. I'm not going to go ahead and do celery today. I just can't. I need to sit and drink my coffee before it's time for me to go. So, I got to clean up my mess too. So I'm just going to slide them in there. Slide these containers in there. I think I am going to order the fill trays. I don't think it's going to be the 72 because I want to literally start a lot of things. My plan this year is to grow as much food as we're going to eat. And I'm going to need to make sure that I have plenty, vermiculite went everywhere, plenty of seeds of everything started. And I only have 16 containers, but I do have a bunch of the 10-20 trays. So I think I'm going to order the 10-20 inserts. I'll use 1 or 2 to hold the 16 that I have. I need to order some 10-20 inserts, and I think or some potting containers. I'm get online and look and see. I'm gonna need quite a bit because that's just the onions. I have celery, broccoli, zucchini, spaghetti squash, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers. Well, cucumbers are going to go straight outside. Pumpkins. I'm probably going to start pumpkins inside. Watermelon cantaloupe, I'm going to start inside. Yeah. So, that was the seed starting of 2026. The first seed starting, onions. I will keep you guys posted. I am going to jot down in my journal. I do have a little journal this year so I can keep track of everything this year of what we're doing and how they perform. So I'm going to jot down that those were the actual red Walla Wallas and Spanish onions from Seed Therapy. Planted on January 14th. In a tray. Heavy sowed with vermiculite on top. All these things, the soil that I use, that way, because last year I did a little better keeping track of everything than I did the year before. So I know, based on last year, when did I start my onions? When did I start my peppers? When did they germinate? How did they do? So, yeah. So first seeds are started. I am getting ready to sit and enjoy my coffee. I don't 8:03, so I got about a half an hour. Drink my cup of coffee. And this weekend I'm going to winter sow some things. I may try to come home and do it tonight. I know we're supposed to get a storm between tonight and tomorrow, a winter storm. If I can get these winter sowed tonight and put them out on the deck tonight, because I don't get off until 6, but I could still winter sow them and put them out there. If I don't, I gotta prep the bottles too. We'll see. If I don't do them tonight, I'll prep the bottles tonight, winter sow them tomorrow, or put them in the jugs tomorrow, and put them out on the deck tomorrow. But I have to see, because my broccoli isn't here. That's one of the ones I want to winter sow, but I am about to put everything else out there that I'm winter sowing and see what happens. But I'm not going to use all the seeds. I know my snapdragons are going to go out. Broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, those things are going to go out winter sowed. And yeah, let me get off of here. Let me drink my coffee, and I will see you guys in the next one.